Hey, welcome back. We're about to hit coming to 23 to go here. Coming to the restart after Ryan Blaney's crash. I don't know if I have this run to the end. Probably not.
Allmendinger, Kane, and Earnhardt. Trevor Baynes Ford rounds out the top 10. 34 cars on the lead lap. Greg Golden got the free pass. Ryan Blaney went to the garage.
Ryan Blaney's done then. I figured that was a lot of damage.
23 to go.
All right, green flag back out.
Already 3 wide going.
Oh man, who was that on the inside? Damn, Allmendinger, Dale Jr. 4 wide. Casey Kane has no friends right now.
Poor Eric Jones stuck behind the 78. He can't go anywhere either.
Well, that inside line just moved.
Yeah, that inside line really was going somewhere. Well, Casey Kane's up to speed now, but it's like just him and Kurt Busch there. Or is that Clint Boyer? I can't tell.
This one it gets good.
Well, if Kyle Busch stays out front,
I think that's Kurt. Yeah, I don't see a yellow number. That's Boyer's. I think Boyer's right behind him though.
The top 10 when he pitted under green.
Yeah, because that's McMurray right there on the bottom.
He was the leader.
How about that though? AJ Allmendinger's up there. Dale Jr.'s finally up there. Took a while. Kevin Hart's just leaning on Joey Logano at the moment.
It'd be pretty nice to have right now.
Starting with Joey Logano, who's in 4th place. Number 22.
There's going to be a wreck. I think it's because Kevin Harvick's going to be pushing Joey Logano way too much. But we'll see.
You know, Mike, all that, giving and taking, which we haven't seen in a little while. Giving, we've seen quite a bit of taking. It just gets serious.
And the bottom went bye-bye again.
Now it's take. Don't give.
Why is everyone on the top?
Ricky Stenhouse is back up to speed. He clears.
I guess that's just because the top is getting such a big run on it.
The big wrecks happen in these closing laps like this is because when you saw earlier cars bump drafting, they were being light. They were taking it easy. They were checking up. There's no more checking up. Now,
well, you really should check up because
it's a huge shot. It's a shove. And what does that do? That turns somebody sideways.
Yeah.
Your intentions is to move that guy, and hopefully it'll be straight ahead, but it may not be.
So here we are, 21 laps to go.
Is that actual Bearbon or is that?
2x2 for a couple of rows.
Yeah, that's Bearbon because the tail light is gone. Ooh, yikes! Whoever this is got sideways there.
Junior's ready to go.
That's right, Mike.
Who's Junior pushing?
27th, and he's showing a knack at these plate tracks. He was 5th here at Talladega before. He was 3rd in the season opener this year at the Daytona 500. Maybe one of those guys you'd consider a long shot at the beginning of the race, but here we are with 21 to go, right in the mix. He says it's a little bit of a handful when he's around other cars in the pack. Chris?
Well, Vince, for most of the race, Chase Elliot has been stuck mid-pack. He's saying, I can't...
Man, they're leaning on each other, aren't they?
Well, now he's out front. He's pretty happy with his race car. He said back in the pack, it was a bit edgy, but as soon as he could get some clean air in that car...
Ooh, watch it, AJ. Don't want to wreck.
Spotter Eddie DeHaan just told him it's time.
Oh, shit, Chase. Oh, there's the big one. Oh, Chase Elliot. Damn. Oh, my God. AJ Allmendinger's upside down. Chase Elliott was on his side. Holy fuck, DiBenedetto. Fucking Chase Elliott just blew over. He almost blew over. And AJ just flipped over like a video game. Shit. I know my voice is just destroyed. Well, holy shit. I saw that car start to blow over.
But Mike, I'm telling you, I started my first race in 1972.
There's Danica involved.
1970.
Oh my God. Shit.
Here we are. The more things change.
You know, I knew AJ Allmendinger was going to try some shit.
Put the window net down to signal to the safety crews he's okay, but with the car upside down, it won't go.
Michael McDowell.
Wow, the 3 cars got a lot.
That 3 car has a lot of damage, but he's moving.
He hit one of those cars that was upside down. I don't remember if it's Chase Elliott.
Danica sitting there.
I think Chase Elliott landed on Austin Dillon, and I forgot who it was that hit Allmendinger. I saw it coming. Allmendinger got a big run. He did not lift at all, and look what happened.
They told AJ Allmendinger to stay strapped in the car. Apparently he's okay because they are going to roll the car over before he's allowed to get out. We do have a camera inside the car, but the antenna is on the roof, and that's gone. So no signal from there.
They do, and this is something these guys have practiced.
I saw that coming. AJ Allmendinger was getting a little too aggressive. He was doing what Ryan Blaney was doing, except, well, we were just talking about this like 3 laps, two, 3 laps ago, about people not checking up.
Has been stopped down in turn number 1. Michael McDowell climbs out. He's okay. His car obviously is not.
That's not much of a field. That's kind of half of a field.
Austin Dillon is okay.
I know it's going to be the big one the moment Chase Elliott turned back to the right. What I didn't expect is Chase Elliott to go airborne, and then fucking AJ Allmendinger. I want to see how AJ flipped, though. It looked like one of those video game wrecks where
yesterday we saw
people
red flags. Today we're going to see another that's become
it's like I don't know how to say it.
And the line that separates.
Okay, so like when you see like the NR 2003 wrecks or NASCAR the Game 2011, where there's a big wreck and everyone's clubbed together and it like pops the cars in the air, that's what it reminded me of.
Results in a pass or results in panic is just so minuscule.
Yeah, especially when you're in that.
But how about that though? That was something.
The banking starts to flatten out.
Oh, Trevor Bayne. He has such a good car.
You've got to sort of back off him.
Trevor Bayne hit Chase Elliott.
Now, Trevor Bayne drives away. He can't go anywhere because of the red flag, but he's eligible to return to the pits, and once he gets onto pit road, they'll have 5 minutes to make repairs.
Nah, he's done, but...
And here's Allmendinger's car getting up on its side and put it back on his wheels before he unstraps and climbs out. Jeff, they say that when these cars are at speed in the banking at this speed, you could reach out with your finger and push on the corner of the car and spin it around.
It's pretty easy, I will say. It might not be.
I want to see the replay, damn it. This is going to be fun to see. At 24, almost, that 24 would have went over if it had not gotten hit again by someone on the outside wall. Because it would have done what Matt Crafton did at Daytona.
Once you get out of the banking holds the car.
But yo, what the hell is going on? All these cars are flipping over, blowing over.
Randall Burnett, AJ's crew chief, looking at the monitor as Allmendinger has climbed out of his car and walks to the ambulance.
Matt Kenseth
is okay. So now we'll show you replays of what happened between he and Chase Elliott.
All right, let's see. He was pushing. I knew he needed to get off of him.
Pushing him.
Right there. Yeah, right there. He got in there. Did Denny Hamlin get in this? No, he didn't. Shit, that was close. He hit I think Chris Buescher. He's on his side. Yeah, damn.
He was just trying to push and help, but it actually even got AJ Allmendinger.
Oh, so that's how Danica got cut up. She got hit by whoever that is. Ooh, that's a big hit. Hit by the 72. I think that's Cole Witt.
Didn't that happen to her at Daytona where she got into the inside wall and hit hard where a wall jutted out like that?
And see, I think Chase Elliott was already had his hands full.
Man, look at that. Look how high that car is. Yeah, look, that's exactly what I was talking about.
Also, Logano went for a heck of a ride.
When they bunch up together and it pops the car over.
Keselowski's up in there.
Oh, yeah, Brad's in that.
Minor damage for Kevin Harvick.
Truex is in that.
Here is the initial contact. You see Chase's car yawed out just a tiny bit in the corner.
Well, that's because he was getting pushed.
He was going to save it until that last little bump.
I was just going to say, AJ, this be.
Wow, how did Dale Jr. get by that?
Ways to go yet, and you got a pretty good car.
Wow. In a moment.
That's going to be someone's screensaver right there.
Incredible camera work.
Damn, look at that car go over. Oh, that was Logano. I thought that was Chris Buescher. I forgot that it's not last year. I honestly expected that car to start tumbling, and I thought.
And look, both those cars end up pretty much together, along with the mess that was Logano's car and Michael McDowell's.
And that took out both Penske cars.
Had damage in that. So did Trevor Bayne, Eric Jones, Matt Kenseth.
Greg Golden made it through it.
And as a driver, I've been upside down at Daytona one time and slid on my roof just like that, sparks flying.
Well, yeah, we all know about the only flip in your fucking career. Damn, look at that car go over.
AJ's didn't do that. He was stuck upside down.
Such a weird way to wreck, but it's exactly like you would see in a video game, right? Eric Jones was in that.
You want to get out of there as fast as you can.
Dan Benedetto. Austin Dillon was in that.
Who had a chance to evade.
Oh, Matt Kenseth got a piece of that too.
Any damage in this?
Damn, I want to know what Joe Logano saw.
Watching that green 2 car, I don't know. He's just kind of following us through here. Not sure if he got any damage or not.
Yeah, he does. He has damage. There's a big chunk of the left front.
The right side of the car.
Who's this? Are we going to see someone go over here? No, but she got hit in the back. Ow. That was nowhere near Danica's fault. She got hit by the 72. I want to see this. Damn.
Oh my God.
Junior's going to be third. Wow, look at that. Oh, why didn't we keep that camera on?
And let's show you this in real time.
Man, look at that, huh? You can see the tire marks on the top of the wall there.
And what caused that 24 to get up in the air, it's not just air getting under the car.
He got hit.
Somebody made contact and an impact on the right side. When that did that, it lifted that left side up. I think it was the 22 of Logano. And then the air got underneath the car, got him up in the air.
Look at the tire marks, and you see I believe that's our Fox camera under the caution light there. Here are the drivers who had at least
LaJoy was really in this?
damage.
I didn't see him get hit.
Lap 169 crash. We are
Brad Keselowski, Austin Dillon, Kevin Harvick, Trevor Bayne, Danica, Matt Kenseth. Let's see. Joe Logano, Ray Galding. Was he really in it? It looked like he made it through. I think they just put in cars that are.
We had a 23 car pileup, 27 car pileup.
I think they just put in cars that were in the middle of it but didn't really get in it, because LaJoy doesn't have any damage,
16 cars,
and neither does Ray Galding.
Let's check down at the Hollywood Hotel for a race recap.
So,
thanks, Mike. With Michael Waltrip here, just recapping what went on earlier. Jamie McMurray and teammate and points leader Kyle Larson. This was way back on lap 15. Larson has a tire problem. That brings out a caution as Brad Keselowski wins stage 1, the second stage victory for him this season. On lap 100, Dale Earnhardt Jr. started on the front row post-call with Quint Boyd.
once I go to commercial, I'll end this video.
Racing has been wild today. These guys have done a great job avoiding contact up until now, but you can see how close they race.
Holy shit, though. How about that?
Denny Hamlin currently second behind Kyle Busch with the red flag. He won stage 2. Jimmy Johnson.
Oh, damn. Why didn't we see this replay?
And look at that. That car is nearly
Man.
out of control. Jimmy, 7-time champion, drove.
I remember Greg Biffle did that to Casey Kane, I think it was, in 2014. He made a huge one.
And then Ryan Blaney, first time that we had 2 cautions. This was the front out the 5th, but Blaney involved with Keselowski. And then moments ago, 16 cars involved with 20
Because AJ Allmendinger's freaking way too aggressive.
Chase looked like maybe just was a little bit free off the corner, and that allowed Allmendinger to hit him in the back. And wow, you're talking about a track blocker. That's just taking those cars and flipping them around like they're toys.
If AJ Allmendinger didn't face straight, like he was kind of sliding forward, like normally, but upside down. If he was sliding sideways, he definitely would have tumbled. But that car tried to.
Very encouraging when you look at the
Man.
from 16 cars at the speeds that they're going. Logano, Truex, Keselowski all involved. Harvick, Matt Kenseth.
Yeah, and you saw some notables that slipped by there. Jimmy Johnson, Dale Jr., and Eric Almirola. Eric won the race yesterday. He's got a really fast forward. He's able to miss this accident. And then remember also, look at that. That car is climbed on top of that outside wall. Harvick was
Not even just climbed on top of it. It was just completely airborne.
nearly over as well in that 24 car. And
Yeah, you can't say Brad Keselowski was not in that.
That's the 14 of Clint Boyer. Remember, he was laying
Yeah, look at that. That car was about to start tumbling.
It worked for him.
Yeah, I don't see how Greg Galding was in this.
Showing you a number of different angles
I'm going to zoom into this.
as we replay this. So that's Elliott in the 24 going up on the wheels. On the wall.
Man, how about that?
Next car, Denny Hamlin racing in front of us. And let's check in with someone involved. Chris Neville is with Austin Dillon.
Yeah, just released from the infield care center down here in Austin. You were a little bit further back in the pack there. What did you see?
I just saw somebody come across the field there and started checking up, and I got kind of pushed back into it. I mean, it was just
pushed back anyway. You hit someone hard. There was a lot of damage to that car.
At the end, and we were just too far back, and we missed. We didn't get it. We got in it. So hopefully, one of our RCR teammates can make it up through there. I think the 13 just had bailed out because he felt like it was getting wild, and it worked out for him. So maybe Ty can get it done. Thanks, Austin.
Did Menard actually make it through that? Yeah, he did.
All right, we're just getting word. Thank you very much for that. That Chase Elliot in the 24 and Eric Jones in the 77 eliminated from the race because they were continuing to drive when the red flag came out.
They had bigger problems than that, though.
Yeah, Chase Elliott had a lot bigger problems than that. Same with Eric Jones.
They were just trying to get home.
They were probably just trying to react to what was going on. Let's check back in with Chris Neville.
Well, Joey Logano also released.
Those are stupid penalties. You know Chase Elliott was not coming back into the race.
Hard hit this year. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Same with Eric Jones. Eric Jones had a freaking crater, or a meteor crater in the side, in the front of his car.
I don't really know what happened, but I just saw him tank slapping it down the back stretch. I was hoping he was going to go to the left and go towards the inside, but instead it came up, and it was not his fault. It's just part of it, and we were the first one to him, and just KO'd the front of our Shell Penzo Ford. So yeah, it kind of stinks, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. We'll go on to the next week.
Thanks, Joey.
Well, last year in
that was a big hit for Joey Logano.
6 of the 40 cars that had some kind
Look at Casey Kane on the bottom there. Oh, so he hit Matt Kenseth. That's who Austin Dillon got into.
Let's listen in. You saw the 24 car go into the air, and let's listen in on the radio communication of Chase Elliott.
Was that my bad? No, that wasn't your bad. He just shoved you so hard he got you twisted up.
You get a lot of momentum from drafting from behind, and Chase came off that corner with a little bit more momentum than he had before, and it looked like maybe the car just stepped out a bit, and Allmendinger hard on the gas into the back of Elliott, and that caused this crash.
Kevin Harvick also caught up in this in the 4 car. Let's listen in to that transmission.
Yeah, Greg Galding's fine.
15 laps in this race.
Owie, that was close to being through there. Thought you made it. Couldn't tell who it was, and the 47 got on the roof. Number 47 and the 24 roof numbers in my mirror.
And speaking of AJ Allmendinger in the 47, let's go back to Chris Neville.
Yeah, boy, pretty scary moment on the back straightaway there. AJ Allmendinger upside down.
Freaking you deserved it for being stupid like that.
Just battling for the lead, you know.
For the lead, you mean second place.
24 kind of relieved.
That was a stupid decision.
And the 4 was just on me. And,
I mean, yeah, it was an aggressive move, but a little too aggressive.
I tried, as we can see, I barely tapped him, and then I tried to get off him, and at that point it was too late. You know, just one of those things, battling for the lead.
Oh yeah, Harvick hit that wall hard.
The plan kind of went. We
hit that wall pretty good.
Back and started moving forward there, and the way the pit cycles worked, we were up front, had a great restart.
Man, that was a hard hit for Danica though. Again.
Can't thank everybody at the race team enough.
What's with her and smashing that inside wall? Even though this one was nowhere near her fault. I mean, she got run over by Cole Witt.
Not a big fan of it, but you're up front, you got a chance to go forward, and
bang.
Racing happens, I guess, here, if we call that. Good to see you're okay. Thank you.
He's just looking in the mirror. He's just watching all that go down.
I'm glad that AJ Allmendinger is okay. Did he take enough responsibility, Michael, for triggering this?
Well, you see the two of those guys discussing it. It's hard to say not being inside the car, but it looked like he got a lot of momentum on Chase off the corner, and generally the only way that would happen is if Chase lost a little bit of traction. So you just wonder if that car turned a little bit on him. I'd be interested to hear Chase's opinion on what happened, but certainly there was contact from AJ into Chase, but I don't know what precipitated it.
Well, and Allmendinger said, I just tapped him. We saw drivers earlier at 200 miles an hour wiggle and save the situation, but in this case...
That was unsavable. He was in a bad position.
Right, you ain't going nowhere. You're not going to save that.
Already light there anyway.
Yeah, all right, let's go back to Chris Neville, who's with Chase Elliott.
Yeah, and Chase Elliott also out of the infield care center. Chase, we just saw you and AJ talking. What were you guys talking about?
He just apologized. I mean, I don't know that it was really his fault per se. I mean, I think he had a big run, and he kind of got to my bumper and just happened to be in a bad spot, kind of coming up off the corner, and was skewed a little bit to my left rear, and when that happens, it just unloads these cars too much. But I appreciate everybody's hard work. Our Hooters Chevrolet was really good today.
These roof flaps are not doing shit nowadays.
A couple times, got hung out a couple times, and
can you imagine what the ARC is going to do with these Gen 6 bodies?
hopefully we can carry some of this speed back to Daytona for the plate race.
I mean, I know they announced that the composite body is going to be mandatory coming into Daytona next year. So can you imagine what's going to happen to the ARCA cars? Yeah, he's not going back out with that.
Well, AJ Allmendinger says, well, I didn't get into him that hard. And Chase says, well, I was a little loose off the corner. So if you're that second driver, can you really tell how loose, or if the driver ahead of you is loose, when you've got that head of steam and you're both coming off the corner like that?
Well, it was a light tap that ended up turning Chase Elliott, but it was the big push that happened about 50 feet before that got Chase into that situation.
Yeah.
And so Allmendinger was sort of driving his the 24's car, Chase Elliott. As they come off that transition,
Allmendinger had a little more room to move, I guess, at the bottom, the very bottom.
You've got to check up.
And I guess he just hit Chase before that, I guess.
Coming behind you, you can't check
that was something.
or you might get run over from behind.
You know, Mike, we look at some things that happen, we say, well, that's unacceptable. But to those drivers, they start this race, and I've said it over and over, they start this race knowing that.
One reason I was recording in the first place was trying to get the big one, and I got it.
It does. So what we think's unacceptable to the up here is perfectly all right with those drivers.
You got a half blow over and another car on its roof.
Patrick go into that wall because this was all too reminiscent of what happened to her back in Daytona in the qualifying race. This is 2012.
Can we just play all the times that she smacked that wall? She hit it in a nationwide. She hit it in a July race in 2013, I think. That might have been Casey Kane though.
And then here's what just happened to her number 10.
She hit it last year when Matt Kenseth blew over.
And into that end wall, where the wall protrudes to allow for an opening there.
She did everything she needed to do, but Cole Witt did not.
You also had a bit of an inside wall hit like that. You okay?
Yeah, I'm totally fine. NASCAR is always making efforts to make the cars more and more safe, so I'm fine. Definitely wasn't as big as last year. That was really, really bad.
Yeah, she's
more than anything, I
destroyed that wall last year.
It's just a bummer to be,
Talladega.
Part of an accident and not even kind of be the core of the accident. So it looks like I thought somebody clipped me from behind, but it looks like I came down in front of somebody else. And,
no, she just got run over by Cole Witt.
The spotter just kept saying go low, and it's hard to trust them sometimes. But you're like, they can see more than I can see right now. So I just kind of was gradually coming low, and obviously he didn't see me. So the Allmendinger Ford was good. We got stage points in the first round, and we kind of thought.
I understand what she said. She's not blaming the spotter. It's like with all the people around you, you know. She's more of saying with all the people around you, you're just not sure where you really should be going.
These races go at the end,
and if you're really just like clear of other cars or not.
There was no accidents, and everybody was driving really reasonable. I thought everyone was driving, hard but not stupid, and so
exactly hard but not stupid. And what did AJ Allmendinger did? That was stupid, and look what happened.
I was just at the wrong place at the wrong time, and. Just don't have anything to show for it at the end of the day, so bummer for sure.
Thanks, Danica.
Larry, it's no accident that these drivers are able to climb out and walk away.
Mike, Danica is absolutely right. Based on some of the wrecks that you saw that she has had, and Kyle Busch's wreck a year and a half ago at Daytona, NASCAR did a lot of things this year to the Daytona Talladega package. This is called
more blowovers.
This is much.
Why is every car trying to blow over nowadays?
This part here, but behind
well, there wasn't a flip in the ARCA race yesterday.
At the firewall area. Look here underneath. In other words, the entire cocoon that driver's sitting on has much heavier steel.
Everything is just freaking blowover worthy nowadays in the Cup Series. I can't just say in the Cup Series by itself because
material that helps protect the driver's feet. She's absolutely right. They never quit working on this. This is mandatory this year. Daytona, Talladega, Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, as well as the Xfinity Series.
And when something like this happens, you really count on those safety innovations to both the track and these race cars. A wild ride for Chase Elliot.
That really did look like a video game. All you needed was Joey Logano to climb on top of AJ Allmendinger's car, and then he flip over on the other side. That would have made it just like a video game.
Now, among those swept up in this was Trevor Bayne. You'll see his number 6 from the blimp. Coming in from the right side.
Let's see. Wow, Eric Almirola really dodged a bullet there.
And nowhere to go.
Yeah, Bragg definitely got damaged there.
Chris Neville.
Man, Trevor, it looked like you were about 10 rows back there on the outside. What did you see?
Days of Thunder Smoke, I think. I wasn't trying to drive through it contrary to where the video looks. I tried to get checked up, and you don't have very good brakes at super speedways, but I was on them as soon as I saw the smoke there, and it's just really hard to navigate. I stayed up high, hoping that it would kind of hit the wall and wash down, and it didn't. It stayed right in front of me, and I couldn't see what I was driving into, but man, we had a really fast Ford this weekend, and we qualified well with it. We ran up front all day and did all the things we needed to do. One run, we saved fuel. We were able to lead laps, so I'm really proud of the SappyCare team. Hate we don't get the result, but I had a lot of fun today. I feel like we ran a smart race, put ourselves in position a lot. We just aren't going to get the result. I tried to sit in the car and convince the officials to let me stay in and finish the race, so that's why it took me so long to get over here, but I had an oil leak, and so they wanted me to bring it behind the wall, and once I got out, there was no chance we were going to make any more laps.
Thanks, Trevor.
Yeah, Trevor Bayne was done.
So Trevor Bayne joins Chase Elliot, Austin Dillon, Michael McDowell.
But to recap this wreck, we had almost a double flip. Chase Elliott definitely was about to blow over had he not gotten hit by Joey Logano again. Like, that initial hit from Joey Logano would have sent him way over into the fence, but the fact that Joey stayed on him because the other car's piling in.
We had a good run going today, and I thought we had a car that was definitely capable of running up in the top 10, but I was up on the high side and saw this 184 get loose and just can't really do much. There's no.
And then you have freaking video game physics sending AJ Allmendinger on his roof. I was actually wondering if that could happen in real life. The answer is yes.
So kind of ended our day, but the Toyota Care Camry was good. Just wish we could have got the result and went up there and ran and tried to contend for a win.
Thanks, sir.
Well, you know how the song goes. In Birmingham, they love the governor. In Talladega, they love their racing. The infield and the grandstand are full because you never know what lurks around.
Yeah, the infield is now full of whatever this shit is. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And, yeah, some crazy shit.